Hi everybody, my name is Dominique Tellez and I did my PowerPoint over internet dating, so I'll go through a couple of slides with you on what it is, the pros and cons, and as well as like pricing for different dating sites. So for our first slide, I have the pros of internet dating. Of course, you meet new people, you make new friends, you go along that journey with that, and of course the exciting new love life that you wish to begin as well, which brings better future for some, maybe not all, but for some people, and as well as happiness, because in reality that's all everybody wants in life. So to find that partner to give you happiness is what really matters. My next slide is the cons. Just like we have pros, there's always cons to everything. So the cons of internet dating is you really don't know who you're dealing with. There's a lot of people online, since it's not face-to-face anymore. You never know who's behind that computer screen. So you can deal with sex offenders, you can deal with scammers. Many of these websites, some of them have, I've read reviews over them to where they'll get you to pay a certain amount, and it's really nothing. They're not giving you the opportunity to meet nobody. They just take your money and leave it. Also, human trafficking. Human trafficking is one of the main problems in this world today. A lot of girls are getting stolen. You think you find the right guy and you meet up with him, and it's a complete stranger. They could be serial killers. They could be anybody you don't really know. And like I said, going back to it being all on a computer screen, you don't know if that person's really married. You don't know if that person has a family or what. And a lot of people, they'll hide that from their spouse, not necessarily having to meet up with you, but continuing that relationship over the internet. And the risk of STDs, a lot of people's and hookups, they all lead to meeting up eventually, and things can go on, and you just never know. You just have to be more precautious of the people that you endure and you go over the time with. My next slide is pricing. I did a little research on different sites and stuff. So this is what a little chart that I had came up with. So for, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard about Match.com. Match.com has a subscription of $44.99 a month. And then we also have eHarmony, which is a big one out there, and that is $59.95 a month. Plenty of Fish in the Sea as well is $19.35. OkCupid is $9.95, and Zoosk is $29.95. You would think, looking at this chart, okay, OkCupid is the cheapest, I'm gonna go with it. Not necessarily going with them is the best choice, because yes, it's cheaper. You pay less money, but then don't you think a lot of people who don't have money want to go on that site as well? And it goes back to being, you never know if they're a sex offender, you never know if they're just really bad people in general. And then for my last slide, I do have, if you feel like you need to go into a dating site, these are helpful tips just to look out for when doing that. So the first one is use a trusted site. Never use a site that's not trusted, just because it'll lead to bad people and stuff like that. Read reviews. A lot of people always have things to say, whether it's good things or bad things. Just if you see that there's a lot of bad reviews, then don't go to that site. Common sense. Or if you see that it's really good reviews, then it's something you want to try, then yes, go ahead. Research your matches. I know a lot of information is they don't give you the opportunity to get to know each other as well. So I'm not trying to say stalk them, but also research them, make sure they're not a bad person. Get as much information from the internet as you can before you ever meet up with them. The next one is never give out your personal information. I know a lot of people over the internet just want money, so they'll try to say, well, hey, if you want to meet up later, they'll use an excuse, well, I don't have any gas, or I'm hungry, and then they'll try to get your credit card information, and they'll just ring up your bills like that. So be precautious about giving out that information. And the last one is block and report suspicious members. If you feel like they're just trying to take your money, or if you feel like they're a sex offender, or you just have this bad feeling, just report them. That will alert the company, and it'll just send them a message like saying, hey, we want to make sure you're not hurting people and stuff like that. So basically that is the end of my slide. I do need to put this on YouTube, so I will, as soon as I get stop this video, I would go ahead and upload that to my slide one, so that way my PowerPoint is finished. Thank you.